What is going on, guys? Ash here. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night, depending on what time zone you're in. But it's about that time of the month where Boom Studios releases some preview pages for the next upcoming issue of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Now, they usually do this right after the previous issue that released the following week, so it's been about a week since 119 almost, so in typical Boom fashion, they'll drop some preview pages for the next upcoming issue. So issue 120 has been an issue that we've learnt about since February. I remember talking about the solicitations the night when I went to Elimination Chamber, and that was a hell of a night. My throat was so sore from screaming and shouting that night. But that was ages ago. That was a hell of a time. But 120 will be dropping in May, which I'm really excited to cover on the channel when this issue drops, because we'll be revisiting the Void and catching up on the Solar Rangers, because the last time we saw the Solar Rangers was in the finale of Necessary Evil, and one of the lines that Remy and Ellie say is, hey, you should meet our new Solar Rangers. And in these preview pages, we finally get a look at that brand new team. We don't see all their civilian identities, we see some of them, but we see a glimpse of this brand new team and we get a couple of name drops. So, let's go over these preview pages, let's talk about them, let's break them down, and give my thoughts and opinions. So, let's look at the covers. We've got the main cover of, I believe it's Ellie, they call themselves, and they're facing off against the Thrall that are on the way, which is something that was teased in last month's issue, or this month's issue, and this is a really cool issue. So, what I really do like about the Solar Rangers coming back, and especially because we're near the finale of this issue, of this comic series, because after this we're going to have like 2 more issues left and the finale, that Melissa is tying almost everything together again and wrapping up in a nice little bow. So we're seeing all these previous characters from different stories come together, which is cool to see. So here's the main cover. Here's the zombie cover, which looks really freaking awesome. I do dig the zombie cover. You've got the chakram there. You've got the zombie Solar Ranger, which, oh my god, you zoom in here. That is freaky looking. Look, you can see the skin falling off. You can see the eyes bulging out. The scabs. Ugh. It looks cool. And then you can see like the back. I love the attention to detail here, where you can see like the back of the suit in the reflection of the Zeo crystal here. That's really cool. I like that. And they're missing a shoe. Oh, I gotta zoom in for the feet, people. I'm really kidding. But yeah, that's the zombie issue. And here's the Gorny Montez cover, which this looks freaking fantastic. Look, I don't have many helmet covers. I didn't collect. I think I've got one back at my parents', and that's the cat one of one of the issues in Necessary Evil. I think it's 140, not 140. I think it's 43, I think. Because I know it ends during the Dane fight, I believe, or around there. And this looks really cool because you get to see the spandex for the Solar Rangers, and you can sort of see the cosmos in the galaxy, and you can sort of see the spandex where it lines up, and the space here. Like, oh my god, this is going to look nice in person, especially with that foil and that gloss. Oh, it's going to look so cool. And then it's in black and white, then it's the same cover again. Is there any difference between that one and that one? Not that I can see. Alright. And then here we have the Solar Rangers, which it's the same team, but they're using, it's a new team members, but they're using the same suits, which is interesting to note because I thought they would get different weapons here and there, unless this cover is paying homage to the original Solar Rangers we see here. But this one looks really cool. I might have to use this one as the thumbnail, because we're meeting the Solar Rangers in this preview pages. So, spoilers, if you don't want to get spoiled, click off this video while you can, as we dive into these preview pages of 120 out on late May. And here's the foil cover again. And here's some more variants. So here's another sort of variant they're doing near the end of the run, where it's like the Mighty Morphin team and they're standing behind the emissaries. Here you have Billy standing in front of the blue emissary, and they're a mix between I nearly said Gokai Silver, Gokai Blue, and In Space Blue, which is really cool looking. I do like this one. It looks really freaking sweet. I do like it how it's a tarot card as well. Like, I feel like I wish we got more variants. We're probably going to get a lot more variants, but this is a really cool idea we're getting for a variant, but we're getting it so late into the game. And this is done by Matthias Mahani. I do apologize if I butchered your name. But let's read these preview pages. Okay, I do apologize about that. I got distracted, so there's probably going to be a random cut in this video. But this will contain slight spoilers for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 120, so if you don't want to get spoiled, click off this video while you can, because it will contain mild spoilers for this upcoming issue that will be dropping in late May. So, the preview pages, I was going to say the issue opens up, but the preview pages open up with a bunch of space orphans, and we see Remy for the first time in ages. And I gotta say, I really do like the artwork for these preview pages. The artwork's done by Valeria Favorcia. I do apologize if I butchered your name, but Remy is hanging out with the space aliens and there's a thunderstorm going on, and she's saying in it, so she's British by default, it sounds like. But it's cool that Remy's getting like a lot of personality with Melissa's writing, because I can barely remember jack shit about Remy and Ari from the comics. I just know that they were the Solar Rangers, there was a bond between the two. Maybe I should go back and read Beyond the Grid to see if Remy actually did have a personality, but seeing how Melissa is writing her, it looks like she's going to be like a lot more mischievous. It looks like a lot more playful. It looks like. But maybe she's just become like that because it's been a couple of years, so she's sort of got a lot more personality now. But I do like the artwork here. So on the next page, we get a double page spread that's a recap of Beyond the Grid. So if you forgot what happened in Beyond the Grid, this double page spread will give you a quick rundown with Praetor, the worst villain ever, in my opinion. I feel like they could have done a lot more with that villain than the 8 issues they had given him, because they built him up and then they just took forever to get to him, and then he was killed off, and I want to say in an anticlimactic way. I feel like they could have done a lot more with that character than the 8 issues they were given, because they took so long to get to him, and then the final battle didn't feel like a big final battle. I don't know, I need to go back and I need to read Beyond the Grid. I just know I wasn't happy with that ending, or that final boss battle. Solar Rangers were cool though, and we get to see them here. So we get to see the original Rangers from Beyond the Grid, Mike, Ranger Slayer Kim, Heckle, we've got Ari, we've got Andros, we've got Cam, we've got Tanya, and this was such an interesting concept when Beyond the Grid was first announced, but yeah, it happened. Not to knock, like, I don't want to shit on Beyond the Grid too hard. I feel like I've warmed up to it over the past couple of years, and I feel like with what Melissa will be telling with this story, maybe it'll put a whole new perspective on it. So we get this really cool panel of Kim and Ari doing the handshake as they say goodbye, which is more of a exit than they got when Beyond the Grid left, because they kind of just said bye and dipped. And then on the next page, we see the new Solar Rangers. We see yellow, we see red, we see purple or pink, because this is Ari. I don't know which one this one's meant to be because the helmet markings are different. And I'm trying to scroll across to see who it is. And I can't tell who it is. Like, it's got the same mark. Like, it almost looks like Papillon Ranger from King Oja with the butterfly, but I cannot tell from this angle. Maybe it's an artist mistake. I honestly don't know. But the purple, like the pink purple blends in with the space background, so it's hard to tell. Now, red and yellow is kind of a big deal. Maxi and Salem. These two are a couple, a male couple, which is really cool to see in this comic because, again, we're getting some more diversity within the Power Rangers universe, within the depths of space within the Power Rangers universe, and I'm excited to see what Melissa is going to do with these characters, like, not just Maxi and Salem, but the whole entire new team of Solar Rangers, because we're introduced to some of them within these preview pages. So here we have Maxi, who looks like they're the same race as Ari, with different sort of markings across their face, which is cool to see. And again, I really do like the artwork here because it's giving me this anime vibe with how she's drawn and how expressive she is. So it looks like their relationship between yellow and red is a little bit fickle, it sounds like, but hey, Remy says, hey, we're in a war here. Like, now's like the best time to tell them now how you feel. So that's pretty cool. So on the next page, we cut. Oh, I feel like that's probably how they do the reveal. Like, they cut outside and they like say, hey, this is the void. They're fighting in the depths of space. Maybe that's how they do it. But yeah, we see the Frolls have invaded, and then you see the Solar Rangers fighting against them. And this is a really cool next couple of pages. Oh wait, one page. This is the last page. So we've got Ari, however you say it. They've got their Chakram, which is a really cool weapon. As a fan of Xena, I do dig me a Chakram. So Ari's throwing it, kicking some ass. Like, I really love how the Frawl are just getting cut up. And then Red's like, watch it. And then Ari just says, learn how to duck, which is a funny comeback. So we meet another one on this page, which is Tegan, or Tygon, which we don't know who this character is, but it does almost look like, and I might have to take back my statement earlier that I said during the preview pages, it does look like that some of the Solar Rangers have sort of adapted to their new powers, and they've taken on a different design, because this guy looks a lot more bulkier with his design, with how they're built. So, Tygon, they look pretty cool. They seem like they got a cool name, but they've got a sword, and they're just cutting through all the Frawl. And they say, always happy to be of service, this is kind of fun, Kia. So, I'm very curious to see what all of these characters will look like, because I think that we see what Red looks like on one of the other preview pages that the artist posted, and it'll look like there's like a piercing through Red with their visor. But yeah, that's sort of our first look at the Solar Rangers with this upcoming issue. So, what did you guys think? Tell me in the comment section down below. Try to keep it civil, try to keep it respectful. But I'm really glad that the Solar Rangers are back, and I can't wait to see their brand new team and what it's going to bring to the table. And I can't wait to see all these brand new, unique alien designs that we're going to be seeing in issue 120. So anyway, guys, I think I'm going to bring this video to a close. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, take care, bye.